Surrounded by the Langeberg Mountains and looking out across the town of Robertson, Rial Visagie's family farm at Clairvaux has now become the base for a ceramics enterprise he started with Daniel Swanepoel in 2012. Having found immediate market appeal for Rial's work in Johannesburg, 3 years ago, the couple decided to feed their creativity by making the move here. A new studio arose from sheds that were home to livestock and tractors.
So this is the hub of your operation. It's absolutely beautiful, but it hasn't always been like this.
No, it used to be actually where we're standing right now, the Lucerne room, and the rest of it used to be a pigsty and garages for the old manor house. So what we have done, we have turned it into our studio where we manufacture and our studio store.
What is the essence that you want to capture in your design?
Well, for me, the first thing is that whenever people see our product in our stores or wherever, they have to smile. We have so many fun pieces, and we have the Pinocchio that is connected to the core of our business belief is that be like Pinocchio, be wild, be naughty, but have a good heart. The second thing for me is that I want people to experience the magic of African clay. It's at the end of the day, water, earth, fire that create these amazing products.
Generally, a more mature clientele buys ceramic pieces, but this hasn't been the case for you.
50% of our customers are actually male because they respond very well to our cow skulls and our human skulls in that part of our collection. Where a ceramic customer 10 years ago was a well-off 40-year-old mature woman with very good taste.
The guys originally bought a ceramics factory to produce work for other designers, but it was Rial's own ceramics which immediately began to sell.
Because we don't have any formal training in ceramics, we just wanted to play.
It's about breaking the rules, taking the medium, push it in different directions, and do things that we believe we are the first to do, and to experiment with glazes, clay, and see what it turns out to be.
Daniel's strength is the business and marketing, while Rial's is the product design.
Your collection is so light-hearted, but it looks like there's so much work that goes into creating each piece.
Yes, it starts really with designing it in your mind and dreaming it up. And then obviously we start to work with our hands, and that's with working with our hands that we craft magic.
Job creation was always front and center in Rial's plans. Being a qualified social worker, he saw how real assistance meant new, sustainable jobs being established. Initially, he set up a company to link craftspeople and their work to businesses who wanted to buy their work, but he wished to control production. That led to the ceramics factory back home on the farm and creating a hub of new employment in a mostly agricultural area. These kinds of skilled manufacturing jobs are the building blocks of a strong economy. And best of all, this opportunity is being created in the countryside, not just the cities.
You've previously been involved with helping a lot of entrepreneurs market their businesses more effectively. Have you incorporated skills development here?
What this business have taught me is that it's not about how many people you help, it's how you help individual people. It's about focusing on one person and helping them to develop their skills. And when you develop skills, you change their future, ultimately.
Who are the key members of your team that have been instrumental to your success?
Well, I think, firstly, it's not my success, it's a collective success. And secondly, we're not a team, we're a family. And we are blessed with amazing talent. Like Shadi here, he has been with us from day one.
Shadi, what do you love most about working here?
What I like most about working here is the ability to teach the youngsters, to give them the skills. But the most important thing is I've been working with Rial hand in hand with him as we work out our products and what we want. And so as he has become a greater visionary, he must give it to me and I must make it happen. So it means that I have to lead my team and make sure that what we do here is priceless because we always make sure that it's done and it's first class.
With this growing skill base, the team will soon diversify into a lighting collection of wall, table and pendant lights, all produced here.
Ayanda, I'm going to ask Petros to show you how to place.
Okay. How do I hold it?
Hold it like this. And squeeze your fingers a little bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
For 3 seconds, dip it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Okay, at least I had it.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Right.
It was fine.
Great. It's already dry.
Dry, okay.
Yay! You're perfect.
For Rial, the privilege of moving here was getting to call this 1800s farmstead his home.
Your family has owned this home for 5 generations and it was leased for 27 years. Did you miss it at all?
I think it is like any other family land, it's in your genes, and it's such a privilege for us to be back. And we have discovered so amazing, interesting facts, like this was the first house to have electricity in the Robertson area.
Oh.
And the stories around that, and the stories around my grandmother, and being able to live up to their legacies. It's so amazing and a privilege.
Conventionally, people who buy handcrafted crockery don't typically use it in their home. They just display it, but you have a different take on this.
Yes, because it's made with so much love and we craft it with so much perfection that we want people to feel the love of functional art.
This collection makes a refreshing change from the Delft crockery often associated with period Cape homes. This house is a smaller version of Leeuwenhof at the foot of Table Mountain. Moving here, Rial and Daniel have discovered a rich group of creatives, especially in the food industry. And Michelle Duprier is among the leading lights.
I hear you've prepared a fabulous menu for us today to complement the Brave range.
We're playing with a lot of color, a lot of texture to complement the crockery that we're using from Rialhelm as well. So for the starters, we're starting off with a butternut soup, bright red colors and orange from the butternut and from the beetroot cooler that we're using. Edible flowers. Everybody's got gardens. Plant your flowers and eat them. Just make sure that they're edible. Be brave. Put some fun in your plate on the table. Then for the main, so this is also, it's amazing plates that we're working on. Big plates, so we can really play with a lot of color, a lot of texture. So we're doing a polenta cake, and with that some amazing pulled pork and bacon pieces that's been crisped out and fried out. And then we do nice garden salads, a lot of color, pomegranate, lovely bright red colors that's going on the plate.
People who've bought Rialhelm crockery find that its wild design inspires them to cook adventurous dishes.
For the dessert, we decided to go really fresh. We're doing a cheesecake, which is an old-fashioned style Italian cheesecake that we're doing. I just think sometimes we are so used to putting a plate on the table and forget about all the braveness and the boldness, things that people enjoy, and make them enjoy the food that's in front of them and let them talk about it.
These conversation pieces are being exported and discussed at tables around the world.
You've had a successful 4 years on the farm. What have some of your highlights been?
I think in the 4 years journey, not only to come home to Clairvaux, it is also to see your small brand on your own storefront. And one of our big things in life is to dream, believe and fly. And it was a matter of just flying at that stage.
We are constantly talking about reinventing and refocusing around our main principles, which is first of all people, and then product, and then processes. So with those 3 very strong pillars, we drive that message down to our family, which is our staff. And some days we have good days and some days we have phenomenal days. So it's not smooth sails. The wind is not always in the sails, but we have to make sure there's wind.
It's all about bravery.
And fun.
What better way to spend an afternoon with truly South African talent in this historic home that has been brought into the 21st century with fun, a whole lot of love and imagination. Cheers.
They are living their inspirational motto.